Hey, how you doing? It is, what's today? Tuesday, January 12th. And I don't know how long this video will be. It's been, well, let's just get into it. I'm gonna turn this just a little bit. Okay, so in December, I hit this day. And I could feel this day coming for a couple days. This is my right shoulder cap. This is my dominant arm. This is the arm outside of this flap. This is the arm. I think you can see me flex there. There's that muscle. This is the arm I use for very deep tissue injury rehab, and it's got a lot of muscle and hanging fat. And what happens is the shoulder ball, the shoulder joint, so the humerus, the head of the humerus goes up into the glenoid fossa. So it goes out of the ball and socket, and it goes up into another little dip called a fossa, the glenoid fossa. So it goes out of the ball and socket and goes up here because of the way I use it for work. And so it is, it aches, right? And so the past 2 nights it's kept me up because it's really been aching. And then it went to pain today. It was like, okay, gonna have to deal with this. And it's going straight through to the back of my scapula. Pain. Well, back of my scapula is really achy, but this was pain. And I went, oh, okay, we're in this day. And then my energy, I had a client this morning, and my energy's just kind of, the pain in my solar plexus started coming in. It's like a burning, I've really never had, what do you guys call that? Heartburn. I've never had heartburn. I could eat a cast iron skillet. I'm like a goat, you know. I could eat anything, and it really doesn't give me heartburn. Might give me fiery poops, but it won't give me heartburn, okay? So, I got a really good stomach. But my solar plexus right here, where you give the Heimlich, it's on fire. So it would be like heartburn would feel, right? And, sorry, I don't like where this is at. And, my colon is growling. So it feels like hunger. And so I've reached, I think this started on day 10 last month, so it's day 12 this month. So I was hoping to avoid this, but I guess you just can't avoid it. So I've now entered the healing phase of fasting. So what I was gonna do was start this video with saying, no negative comments, no, you're in danger, you need to stop, you need to eat. No, I don't. No, I'm not. This is part of the process. So when your body doesn't have any food whatsoever in your gut, it gets bored and it starts to turn on itself, and it goes, what can we do? Oh, look at that. That's really unhealthy. Let's start working on that. And you can get rid of fatty liver disease by fasting. Okay, do you need to do a 40-day fast? No, but I would think about a 21-day fast because you're gonna get to that day 10 to day 12 when your body is done with food and it starts turning on itself. You can cure fatty liver. It will clean out your liver. It will take everything out of your liver. You can reverse type 2 diabetes. You can start healing joint issues, autoimmune system issues, joint issues, cartilage issues. Your body can't keep up with the demands of everything in our life anymore. We don't have any downtime. And so when you give it downtime by not eating, by fasting, it starts to go in and starts to fix issues that it was made to fix, okay? God did not make our bodies to go to the doctor. Here's how I look at it, okay? If he created a lizard that could get its tail cut off and it can grow a new lizard, if he can, oh, what is that animal? I was just listening to that. If he can create an animal, well, like a reindeer that gets an antler cut off and it can grow a new antler, right? Why would he create us to have to go seek out a physician? Why wouldn't us who can reason, have a conscience, why would we be lower than the animals? And the reason why we are kind of sort of lower than the animals is because we do have reason and we have the ability to fear. And that's why animals can smell fear. Okay? So then the evil designs of man take over and say, you're gonna die. And so I think so many of us are afraid of death that we seek out a physician to heal us instead of going within, doing research, reading books from the 1800s and the early 1900s before penicillin and seeing how people were overcoming these illnesses. When I was in school taking these classes from from the 1600s and the 1500s in China with Chinese medicine, and then going over to the UK with Schussler and Heinemann in homeopathics and cell salts, and then coming over to America and urine therapy, right? And then aspirin and penicillin, and then bam, we were screwed after that, right? So we're totally controlled by the pharmaceutical companies, and you just can't even sneeze anymore without making a doctor's appointment. So anyways, fasting. Fasting, day 12, today has totally sucked. Well, it didn't totally suck. I had a great client this morning, injury rehab client, which turned out to be low magnesium, okay? So you get leg cramps, low magnesium, okay? And then I went furniture shopping with my daughter, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I sat a lot because I'm very low energy today. So and then had to run some errands, and then came home and just went to bed. And I've been in bed. So caffeine is not my friend. And when I did my 20-day fast last month, I stayed on caffeine for the first week and then I got off. I have stayed on caffeine, not sodas or anything, until today. And so my body's got to adjust to that and get really deeper into fat burning mode. So in a day or two, I'll be over it. My body will have adjusted to being in healing mode, because when it gets into healing mode, you just want to just sleep and rest. You don't have a lot of energy. I don't have a lot of stamina. I feel weak. I do have a client tomorrow, but not until 4 p.m. So that's a blessing. The girls we're planning on going to the Magic Kingdom on Thursday, and then Friday I'm packing for my trip, and Saturday I have 4 clients. I got a full week. So I took the opportunity to rest today. And that is so important. Not when you're fasting per se, just it's so important to have a rest day and to let your body be. And I did. I just let it be. And I'm going to do that the rest of the evening and most of tomorrow, and then get up and get ready for a wonderful 2-hour session with just a wonderful, wonderful client. I just love my clients. Have I told you that lately? I love my clients. And then I'll see how I feel on Thursday. We're going to a resort, and I might just hang out at the resort while the girls do the Magic Kingdom. I don't know. I'm going to have to see how I feel by Thursday. And then Friday, I'll do my laundry, pack for my trip on Sunday, and get ready for Saturday. Saturday's going to be, hey, let's put it this way. I got a 10.5-hour flight on Sunday. I got plenty of time to rest from Saturday. Yeah, so that's how it feels. Everything that is a weakness in your body tends to really ache because, and the ache gets ramped up to pain because that's an indication that your body's in there doing stuff. Under construction sign should be right here. But other than this and whatever's going on in my solar plexus and gut, the rest of me feels good, but needing to rest. And that's just my body saying, hey, just chill and rest and let us do some work on you. And for that, I'm so grateful. It's so amazing to go through this experience and see how my body works and to feel it working and to grow a new appreciation for all the amazing things that my body can do. Today I bought a new book so I can take it with me on the plane because I do have a 10.5-hour flight. Okay, so let me just tell you this. So I bought a non-stop flight, one way, 4-hour flight, right? And it got changed 3 times. Now I have a non-stop flight that makes 2 stops, and I have to stay on that cotton picket plane. And now my 4-hour flight has turned to 10.5 hours. That is not cool. And I'm not too happy about that. But it is what it is. So I bought a book. I bought Maria Emmerich's, E-M-M-E-R-I-C-H, Maria Emmerich. She has written like this many cookbooks. Not this size of a book, but a stack of books, all on keto, low carb, and her new carnivore book is out. So Maria, I think it's Maria, it might be Marie. Look it up in Amazon. I bought her carnivore book. So I want to read that because I'm going to try to entice my husband to get off all artificial and natural sweeteners in February. And I'm going to do that by buying a lot of meat and put him on the carnivore diet and get him off all sweeteners. Now, if I can do this, honey, you know the Lord's coming soon because he's a sugar addict and he's just substituted sugar for artificial sweeteners. And so his IR issues, his insulin resistant issues are still there because he's still getting an insulin response and he's overweight in his belly. And in white men, well, in all men in general that carry their weight in their belly, they are really susceptible to heart disease and heart attacks. It's that physique looking, you know, that dewlap disease over their belly, over their belts. So I need to nip that in the bud, and I think I can do that with carnivore. So I'm going to try that in February, have a come to Jesus moment with him, and say, even if it's for a time, at least clean and detox him from all the artificial sweeteners, and fill him full of meat, and fill his work fridge full of meat. We can get him detoxed and heal his liver and his insulin resistance, reset that. He has leaky gut really bad, and carnivore will fix leaky gut. And so I think we can clean up a lot of his issues by my birthday by just putting him on carnivore. And so when I come off my fast, I'm going to just go straight into carnivore and do it with him so that he has that support. And I'll share our progress. Probably not every day, but I'll share our progress so that you know how he's doing, and we'll measure his success. I would love to see him get back to so he's a very small framed man. He's 5'10", but he's lost about an inch, and he's small boned, so he could probably go down to a waist size of 28 by doing carnivore. And I would love to see him get down to like a waist size of 30. He should weigh, for his height and bone structure, about 165 to 170. And so if we can get him to at least 185, I would be really, really happy. So that is my plan. Get the book on Thursday. It'll be delivered by Amazon on Thursday. Pack it in my bag. Come home and share with him my plans, and go forward from there. Start stocking my freezer so that February 10th, we can just jump right into carnivore, and that'll be the only thing in our grocery cart. So that'll be good. That means getting them pretty much off of a lot of dairy. We'll use raw dairy like Dubliner cheese, Kerrygold butter, but that's about it. Very, very minimal. And I don't know how long I can get him to do it. I'm hoping I'll get him to do it by, until my birthday. And hopefully my plan is I'm hitting that 50-pound mark again for my birthday, 50 pounds down. So from December 11th to April 5th, another 50 pounds gone. So that's the plan right now. So today, healing day. Tomorrow, healing. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to chill. And then I've got a client for 2 hours at 4 p.m. And as soon as I'm done with her, I'll jump on here and tell you how I'm feeling. So I hope you all have a fabulous evening. I am going to go back and get in bed and rest. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you can see, I'm starting to see my neck is coming in. If I turn sideways, you can see it's starting to hang here. And so, but I think my neck is looking longer, So I'm definitely seeing a difference. The warm-up pants I have on are tightened really tight. I look like one of them geeky guys with ruffles of material. Here, I'll stand up so you can see. It's kind of embarrassing, but sorry, that kind of bounced. Let me bring it up here. So here's, I undid them. So here's what it looks like when I tie it up. See that? You kind of have to scoot it. It's kind of funny, but I love these warm-up pants. They say, well, They say Walt Disney, no, they say the most magical place on earth down the side. I love that. And they're kind of got a worn out look to them. It's kind of funny. This is inside out from this. But this is me sideways. You can't really tell because this is so... Well, you can tell how much I've lost because these fit. These really, really fit. I didn't have to tie them at all. And I would lose the strings. I would lose the strings. Okay, let's see. I would lose that in the waistband. So I would lose it in the waistband when I would take them off, okay? So this is the string then when I first got them, okay? And you can see, so now let me tighten them to where they used to feel when I bought them. And that's the string. So that's pretty doggone good, isn't it? Yeah. But I just, I wish you could see this. I wish I could get it down there. I wish you could see what it looks like in front. I mean, it's just so pretty. So anyways, thanks for joining me. I'm really getting personal, aren't I? Up close and TMI, but I want you to know what you're expecting to feel when you fast. I want you to know the ins and outs. I want you to know from a fat person's mouth who's doing it. And they ain't quitting. No matter how painful it is, no matter how hellish I feel, I don't feel hellish right now. And I'm not planning on it. But I do know that the emotional detox is coming in about 2 weeks. It may come sooner with me in Vegas. We'll just have to wait and stay tuned, right? So, I love you all. You have a great night. Hang in there. You're so worth it. And I'll talk to you soon.